So I wanted to kind of start a little video series that will give you some ways to practice climbing technique, even though all the gyms are closed all over the place. This is really kind of be geared towards beginner and intermediate level climbers, so those who are still trying to practice their climbing technique and developing their climbing technique. And so the first concept for today's video is going to be about footwork. And best place to start is just the fundamental component of edging. And so edging is this idea of using a very specific areas of your climbing shoe. And so I got my own shoe right here. And this first idea is to get into the habit of not using this upper part, or I should say the arch of your shoe when you're stepping on holds. What you should be aiming for are three areas, and this is what constitutes edging. So the first area is this inside edge, all right, which is roughly underneath your big toe. The next area is right at the tip, right, and that's when you're going toe straight into the wall, and we call that toeing in. And then the third area is on the outside, or the outside edge of the shoe. So that's underneath like your pinky toe, your ring toe, that kind of area there. So anytime that you're going on and stepping onto a hold, you're using only one of those three areas to step onto the hold and then to weight yourself on that. And so a great way to begin practicing this is actually off of the wall and just standing up in the middle of a room and getting used to controlling your foot. And so this is working on eye-foot coordination, and a way that you can incorporate this is very simple. So what I have here is a really simple design. I went a little extra and put this on the back of a piece of cardboard, but it's simply just a piece of paper with a white dot on it. And the purpose of this is that gives you a target to look at and your goal while standing. And you can do this barefoot or with your shoes on if you choose to. But your goal is to look at that spot and then guide your toe directly to that. All right. I kind of borrowed, this idea was inspired by another gentleman who puts on a lot of good content, training like an athlete. And his video was dealing with doing something like this to develop your single leg squat strength. But this is kind of taking that idea. You can still use it for that. But it's focusing more on your ability to remain balanced and developing the muscular coordination to guide and deliberately place your foot. Because the eventual transfer for this is when you're on the wall, you want to be able to look at a hold, identify the spot that you want to put your foot on, and then guide your foot to that, not taking your eyes off of it until it's been placed and weighted fully. So the next video you're going to see is actually the setup that I have for that, and you'll see me just doing a couple little taps through, and it's really simple to set up. And let me know if you have any questions about it.